Everyone claims how they are not interested in fashion trends, and yet these kind of videos without a hitch always end up having the most views. Coucou, my name is Anastasiia and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be doing a bit of an overview of the fall 2023 trends according to the fashion magazines. I like to do it every season, not because I'm necessarily going to participate in those trends or going to buy into those. However, I do find the whole trend cycle a rather fascinating concept, and I also am always interested in seeing what exactly it was that the buyers and the fashion influencers, yada yada, well, people who are attending the fashion shows end up picking out of everything that was shown during such shows. For that matter, we are gonna open one of those key fall 2023 trends. I'm gonna do a little commenting on those, say what I like about them, what I'm planning to participate into, or maybe how I would adapt those trends to be more of my style. So in case your style is close to mine, and it probably is because you are watching this video, then you'll probably keep a hack or two from this for yourself, so keep watching. I will leave the link to the article in the description below in case you're interested, but the first trend is classic tailoring. I would say that tailoring, as it is, always comes back during the fall season. However, it can be in a slightly different form depending on the macro trend the industry is following at this very particular moment of time. It can be slouchy tailoring, it can be distressed tailoring, but for now the macro trend the whole industry is playing into is the whole quiet luxury, still wealth thing. It's no wondering that we're getting classic tailoring as a result. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the whole preppy Ivy League dark academia style situation. Might be because I used to have to wear school uniform for the 9 years of my life, so it kind of brushed off me. But anyway, I am totally going to participate in this trend. I would do it if it weren't the trend as well. But the thing with the trends is that when something that you are really enjoying comes into the trend, go to the stores and grab as many items of this trend as you like, because while the trend passes, it will be much more difficult to find those items. For instance, I do really love maxi skirts, so for now, when the trend is thriving, I went and kind of stuck onto them because I know that when the trend passes and the mini legs will come into fashion, I won't be able to get anything for myself because I'm not that big fan of the mini. Anyway, the next trend is called red all over, and I do personally think that red is a true color obsession of this year. I think that this red all over situation is kind of a continuation of tomato girl aesthetic that was born this summer, but let's just say that it is a fall version. I myself have been getting more into the red recently. I have been really enjoying it. However, what I find difficult about this trend is to find a right shade of red that wouldn't discolorate you, wash you off, or highlight your imperfections. However, when you find one, take it and run with it. So the fact that right now we have like this bigger offering kind of allows me to find those shades of red that I enjoy. I would totally be participating into wearing red this fall. However, I'm not sure if I would go as far as to do like a total red look, because as far as you can tell, I'm a pretty neutral girl in terms of my color palette, but never say never, we will see. Last thing I will mention that I'm definitely planning to buy into more of the red accessories, because I do find them very chic and relatively easy to wear. The next trend is called dark romance, and yet again I would say that this is something that comes every fall with the Halloween and the pumpkin season and the whole November ghost situation. But last year, if I remember correctly, it was a gothic princess core, it can be a warrior princess. This year it's a dark romance, so it's still the same dark colors, very gothic appeal, but with more of Victorian feeling, I would say. And as of right now, I do really like it, and I'm looking forward to participate in this one because I have been really tapping my toe into the whole romantic style, and I'm kind of excited to take it even further and add this darkness of the fall into this whole vibe I have been already trying and enjoying myself. Next trend is called leather sets. Yet again, leather as a material is very much so tightly associated with the fall and winter season, and it has always been like that, either in a form of jackets, coats, trousers, skirts, whatever. This year it's a leather set. What I would say is that during the past couple of years we have been seeing so much leather stuff, and leather being trendy material to be dressed, you know, head to toe. And I have personally caught myself being a little bit tired of this trend. So what I can say is that I will 100% be wearing the leather jacket that I'm having, but I already gave away like the leather trousers, the leather shorts, because I just don't find them inspiring at this very particular moment of time. And yeah, in other words, I just got tired of this same particular visual coming back and back again. No pants, no problem. So the pantless trend has managed to get itself into the fall-winter season, and I have no idea how they did it, because even the idea seems to be ridiculous, but maybe because of how absurd it is, people got so fascinated by it. I honestly do not see myself going out in the kind of knitted pants situation and striving through the streets of the city like this, because let's be honest, it's not wearable, and no matter how you are trying to do it, this trend will not be wearable. Like, I can understand when the celebrities and the models are doing it for the statement photo shoot or magazine photo shoot or like a red carpet even, like some kind of evening event. Yes, I get it. But for my personal style, it's a strict no. A sheer thing, which is basically another take on the whole boudoir lingerie aesthetic. It's once again an example of traditionally spring-summer trend making its way into the fall trend and being very much so well loved because of its absurdity. Because, you know, people are weird like this. They love impractical things, and bringing the stuff from one season to another which do not belong there by any logical means is sure absurd enough for that. I think that it can be very nice if layered properly, especially for more like event, evening kind of outfits. Let's say it would be like a black bodysuit with very thick opaque black tights and maybe a sheer black dress on top. Put your hair away in a slick bun, do some red lipstick, and either grungy boots like Doc Martens, or you can also play into a totally different direction and do like a very sleek knee-high boot situation. I think it can be a very chic look personally. Next trend is called Free the Nipple, almost. And it's basically about getting tops or bralettes or corset or anything you are wearing on top with some kind of creative take on your décolletage area. I feel like it kind of falls into the whole cartoonish trend, and I do not think I'm going to be participating in it. I do not find it particularly wearable, and I once again don't enjoy getting the items only for them to be worn once. Next trend is called circle back, and it's basically about the 1950s silhouette of a skirt, which is high-waisted, midi, fuller type of a skirt. I love this particular silhouette. I find it very flattering on the majority of the figure types, and I would 100% participate into it. Like, from the top of my head, get this kind of dress, white men's button-down short, add some pumps, and you get yourself kind of a modern take of the Christian Dior new look. Or you can go other way and do turtleneck and a knee-high boot for a warmer look. I think that possibilities are endless with this one, and I'm totally going into it. Next trend is called butter up, and it's basically circulating around this very buttery pastelish shade of yellow, which yet again is traditionally coming to during the spring-summer season, and it started to trend during this summer, but now it's going full on into the fall. It can be a yes if mixed with more of a fall appropriate textures, like let's say like a knitted top in this color, or maybe a coat. This can be cute. Or also it can be a very summerish thing, but you can do it justice with a more appropriate fall styling. For instance, I'm talking about this butter pale yellow sleeve dress, but style it with like a black tweed jacket and maybe some matching sandals. Something around those lines, and it can work. Next trend is called Cool and Cozy, and it is telling us that the shearling jackets will still be trending this fall. I'm very much so happy about it. I love my shearling jackets. That's basically everything I'm wearing during the winter. I have 2 of them. I'm planning to invest in at least another one. I do find this particular type of outerwear to be the best alternative between style and warmth, because God knows it's difficult to find a chic puffer jacket. Next trend is called back to basics, and it's basically another way to tell us that the steel wells and minimalism style directions are coming back and they will be here to stay. I mean, you can have one look at me and tell that I'm gonna be participating in it because I have been doing so for the past couple of years, so no need to traverse at this particular point. This one is yet another trend that we brought with us from the summer. It's called Tutti Frutti. It's basically all about taking your 100% summery accessories like fruity necklaces or fruity shaped bags, some kind of very flowery summer dresses into the fall. First of all, I haven't seen a lot of this trend during the fashion show, so I wouldn't be saying it this big of a trend, to be honest. And second of all, I'm not doing it. It just doesn't ring right to me, and I have no desire in taking those summer stuff that I have been wearing all during the summer and continue wearing them during the fall, because man, I'm tired of them. I want to switch of the style. Next trend is a duvet coats, and even thinking about that Schiaparelli duvet coat that Irina Shayk wore during the show, just it gives me shivers, and not in a good way. I don't think that enough times passed through pandemic. I am definitely not ready to go back to those more sporty, 100% comfortable things. So it's a no to the tracksuit bottoms, and it's a no to duvet coats for me. The last trend we have in this article is called pretty patluence, and it is once again a continuation of this blooming obsession with the 1950s and Monsieur Dior new look. Once again, if styled correctly, I do like this particular design element because I feel like it can add something more feminine, romantic and elegant to otherwise very simple look. Once again, only if styled correctly, because this is something that can easily break the proportions, so you know, be careful with styling it. I can definitely see myself wearing some kind of peplum top with maybe a maxi skirt or kind of loose jeans and a heel. That can be a cute look. Okay guys, this is gonna be it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed watching it, and if you did, you know what to do. You can subscribe to this channel, like this video, check out my other social medias, and I'll see you in the next one. So, bye! Also leave me a comment saying which trends you are going to be participating into and which you are not, because I'm really interested, and now I'm going for sure.